Hello guys, today we got an interesting video coming up. It's about a controller for PC gaming. I know you guys prefer a mouse and keyboard over anything, but a controller always comes in handy. And those who play sports games like FIFA or NBA, racing games like Forza, and other genres of games like yakuza that favor controller more than mouse and keyboard, or maybe you just want that aim assist in dominating that apex predator lobby. Regardless of the reason you want a controller, not just any but the best for your need, you are at the right place. Today we are going to cover the 5 best controllers for PC gaming. Without any further ado, let's get into it. At number 1, we have PlayStation DualSense Wireless Controller. It's only natural that DualSense is at number 1 on our list. On any list in that sense. Any PlayStation controller revolutionizes and pushes the boundary. Those who have PlayStation or have used any other PlayStation controller, like DualShock or other versions, can totally relate to what I am saying. Other than you can play games with this controller, here are a few features that I have to mention. First comes the design. There is no way I am not going to include design as a feature. The futuristic design, the slick edges, and the blue LED line. You can't convince me that you would have it any other way. The controller resembles the PS5, that goes without saying, because, you know, it is a PS5 controller. The second thing I want to mention is the haptic feedback. Although I am not a fan of haptic feedback, not on the controller at least, if you are one, this controller has some cutting-edge technology going on. You can feel the tension of a bowstring or braking a speeding vehicle, and you can feel the breeze on your palm. The possibility is limitless. It goes without saying that this controller is wireless with decent battery life. Has a built-in 3.5mm headphone jack. An absolute value for money. If you want a controller, this is the one. Moving on to number 2 on the list, we have Xbox Core Controller, Carbon Black. Surprise, surprise. It includes Xbox wireless and Bluetooth technology for wireless gaming on supported consoles, Windows 10 PCs. Simplistic minimal design doesn't change much from its predecessors. You will get all the features that you would get from any previous versions of this. There are many color options to choose from. The texture on the grips is pleasant, and almost everything feels good. While I would have preferred a built-in battery, the battery life seems really good with rechargeable batteries. Here are few features. Experience the modernized design of the Xbox wireless controller in carbon black, featuring sculpted surfaces and a refined geometry for enhanced comfort and effortless control during gameplay with battery usage up to 40 hours. Hybrid D-pad, textured grip on the triggers, bumpers, and back case. Plug in any compatible headset with the 3.5mm audio headset jack. Connect using the USB-C port for direct plug and play to console or PC. Support for AA batteries is included on the rear. The complaint remains about the battery and compatibility with Windows. You would think that the Xbox controller will be more compatible with Windows because they come from the same company. But that's not the case. Their setup is quite complicated. Number 3 on the list is Elite Series 2 Controller, Black. This controller is a premium version of the Xbox controller. I like the unique grip and the control buttons on the back. The positioning is great. Buttons are more responsive, the stick's pressure can be changed, it is Bluetooth compatible, has a rechargeable battery and a charging stand, and much more customizations and joysticks compared to the first version. Stay in the game for longer with up to 40 hours of rechargeable battery life and re-engineered components that are built to last. Charge the controller either inside or outside the carrying case with the included USB-C cable and charging dock. Important information. Battery life varies significantly with additional accessories, usage, and other factors. Testing conducted by Microsoft using pre-production units. Xbox.com/Elite Battery. Button mapping, available via Xbox Accessories app for Xbox One and Windows 10. Operating system updates, may be required. Go to xbox.com/xbox1/controller-os for more information. Xbox accessories app features, including button mapping and profile configuration, are only available on Xbox One and Windows 10. Things to remember are that this is not a cheap option. It is a premium edition Xbox controller. You will not get any technology that will change your gaming life forever, but the things that you will get are a comfortable grip and premium feel. Definitely not for everyone. But there are people who would wanna pay for this one. At number 4, Razer Wolverine V2 wired gaming controller. So this is the next version of the Wolverine controller launched for Xbox. It was launched almost at the same time as the Xbox Series X. This controller is priced higher than the standard Xbox controller. The reason we picked this app is that it seemed a good one from a third-party manufacturer's perspective. But there are definitely some drawbacks that you need to be aware of. We will try to cover all of them gradually. See, this controller comes from the Razer, the leading gaming accessories manufacturer. So naturally, you would think that this is something cutting-edge tech. But no, it's not even wireless. You can't even detach the wire. So if you accidentally damage the wire somehow, you would have to buy a new controller. That's not all. This controller does not have any back paddle. Yep. Instead, it has two awkwardly positioned buttons named M1 and M2. And the whole Razer vibe with green lines and glossy buttons isn't something that I like very much. Maybe it's just my problem. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? There's not much that I can talk about this one. Last but not least, we have the budget option. At number 5 we have Logitech F310. Logitech is known for its durability and build quality. This is another third-party gaming accessories manufacturer. If you are not gonna go into deep and have no need for extra features, just wanna enjoy a 1v1 FIFA game with your friends, this can be your pick. As I said earlier, this is a budget pick. So you miss out on a lot of features. But worry not. It does the exact thing it supposes to do. You can game on it. Just plug and play, no external software needed. That's it. I don't know what more I can say about this one. It has some programmable buttons. So there's that. That being said, we have come to the end of this video. The controller is an essential piece of tool for console gamers. So if you are transitioning from console to PC, you definitely want to buy a compatible controller. If you have a PS4 or 5 or an Xbox, you can use that controller no problem. There are more things that should be considered while choosing a new controller. If we try, we would have to make a separate video for each and every controller reviewed here. We have mentioned the most important factors to consider. That's it for today. See you again in another video. Peace.